Even before the gavel drops in the 2026 lawmaking session, Governor Ron DeSantis wants a special one.
I am going to issue a proclamation to convene a special session of the Florida legislature to do redistricting of congressional map in the state of Florida.
He's calling state lawmakers back April 20 through 24 to redraw Florida's U.S. House districts, which could have big implications for the 2026 midterms as Republicans in D.C. try to hold on to their small majority in the lower chamber.
Going in.
DeSantis says recent court rulings in a pending U.S. Supreme Court case on racial gerrymandering make the unusual mid-decade redraw necessary. And waiting until late April, he said, offers time for legal clarity.
We have a couple districts that has been thought that the Voting Rights Act mandates racial gerrymandering. So that's going to force it one way or another.
His proclamation, signed Wednesday afternoon, sharply limits the agenda to congressional lines, related legal challenges, and possible litigation funding. And while the Senate president recently suggested he's on board with DeSantis' timeline, the Florida House is moving faster. They're seeking a congressional map during session, not after it.
Given the fact that we are less than a year away from the election, not to mention the fact that the candidate qualifying period for federal office is in late April, it would be irresponsible to delay the creation and passage of a new map, especially until after session.
Candidate qualifying dates will be pushed back to June if DeSantis gets his way, but there's another issue.
No taxation without representation.
Voting rights advocates have vowed to fight the redraw as illegal under the state's Fair Districts Amendment, which prevents redistricting for partisan gain.
If you have to redistrict the voting distribution in a state in order to win an election, you're cheating. You're also a coward.
Florida Democrats, meanwhile, lack the numbers to do much to prevent a redraw. They're too few to use quorum rules like Texas Dems did last year. Instead, the minority leader said members will be present to build a record for future litigation.
Politicians should not pick their people. Florida's government should not be rigging elections. That's what they do in places like Cuba and Venezuela, not America.
At the Capitol, Forrest Saunders, WPTV News.